6 figures or better should be the common motive. But y'all just trying to see change like Obama voters. Money ain't my only love, but it's the main goal. And I'ma get it deal or no deal like the game show. Will I succeed? That's rhetorical. Cause my face looking like a dead president memorial. Ask around, they'll tell you how my grind be. Money longer than the lines at the DMV. But don't confuse this with bragging, this is motivation. The grind like you on a handrail rollerblade. Cause a lot of y'all turning into weed heads. And your pockets bolder than the back of a she head. Yeah, I know that line went over your head, but you know you can count on me to say what's supposed to be said. And I'm always thinking how to earn more. That's why I got money schemes bigger than Howard Stern knows. I'ma go get rich today and leave my daughter's mouth closed like stores on Christmas Day. Cause it's a lot of people hoping I fail. So I'm pissed like when I heard Zimmerman posted his bill. But it's cool, watch me prove I'm wrong. My grind remind me of the smell of porta potties, and that's usually strong. So I'm eating good in the neighborhood, no dinner. Fuck your opinion, cause it ain't worth 4 pennies. You can't tell me how to do what you ain't never done, so don't talk business to me if you ain't running one. You say you caking, but not eating. You like a kid with a plate full of spinach, not eating. Why fake hustle, you can actually do it. Why rhyme about G5s if you ain't naturally fluid? The bottom line is get bread, man, and watch that bank account rise like LeBron headband. Now can I live? Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the show. Can I live? You don't get this these days. You don't really get this too often, you know? Yeah. They gon' love
you can't handle the truth.
They ain't got no choice. Why? Cause not only do I make beats, but I'm an artist, nigga. And on top of that, while looks make girls drool like a retarded nigga. So what I talk with a list, the women think it's cute. Cause my money be the opposite of Daisy Dukes. So who can down me where? Homie, let's be for real. My flow sick as Pat Riley hair. That's why they can't stand me, yo. They know Kane about to rob the game ball like Amber Rose. Come on.
I can hear myself, but I can't feel myself. I want to feel myself like Sweet.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah. I got plenty money, man. Know me, man. Don't get it fucked up. It's like, they see me come through, I be in the 7 and shit. Bitches won't look twice at a nigga, know what I mean? And I come back through in the act, everybody get off their porch. This shit funny, man. Hey, look, but I be on the grind, so won't get a lot of sleep. I get guap beef, my money bigger than Chris Rock. Go ahead, stop beef if you want, cause I got men waiting. My crew deeper than Blue Roy for the temptation, but I don't need it, cause you know I keep the ratchet, nigga. Instead of do straight perm and relaxing, nigga. I saved up from my old dimes and Nick Grammy, so I be eating off old dimes like Nick Cannon. And big planning with no execution, just equal big problems with no resolution. So while you tricking your cash up on a bunch of clothes, my bank account get more bills than Buffalo. It ain't tricking if you got it, that's the worst phrase. If you ain't got it, what you tricking in the first place? Now everybody hustlers, homie. Yeah, fly, but you broke, you the customer, homie, and that's real. Know what I mean? It's like, I don't understand these niggas these days, man. Niggas know they ain't got it like they trying to act like they getting to this shit, know what I mean? Like, everybody posing in the club trying to make it rain.
Are you looking to start your own cleaning company? Or maybe you started your cleaning company, but you just need a support group, some mentorship, some guidance. Hell, a bidding calculator just to help you know if you're pricing the job correctly. Join us at cleanbiznetwork.app. That's www.cleanbiznetwork.app today and get on the right track with your cleaning company. We have everything you could possibly need to get you going in the right direction. And see why we've been the leading cleaning business consulting company for the past 5 years, and why they call me AJ Simmons the cleaning business GOAT. So I can help you just like I've helped and my company has helped thousands of other people start and grow their cleaning companies. Go to the #1 source today, www.cleanbiznetwork.app. Thank you. Are you looking to start your own cleaning company? Or maybe you started your cleaning company, but you just need a support group, some mentorship, some guidance. Hell, a bidding calculator just to help you know if you're pricing the job correctly. Join us at cleanbiznetwork.app. That's www.cleanbiznetwork.app today and get on the right track with your cleaning company. We have everything you could possibly need to get you going in the right direction, and see why we've been the leading cleaning business consulting company for the past 5 years, and why they call me, AJ Simmons, the Cleaning Business GOAT. So I can help you just like I've helped and my company has helped thousands of other people start and grow their cleaning companies. Go to the number one source today, www.cleanbiznetwork.app. Thank you. Are you looking to start your own cleaning company? Or maybe you started your cleaning company, but you just need a support group, some mentorship, some guidance. Hell, a bidding calculator just to help you know if you're pricing the job correctly. Join us at cleanbiznetwork.app. That's www.cleanbiznetwork.app today and get on the right track with your cleaning company. We have everything you could possibly need to get you going in the right direction, and see why we've been the leading cleaning business consulting company for the past 5 years, and why they call me, AJ Simmons, the Cleaning Business GOAT. So I can help you just like I've helped and my company has helped thousands of other people start and grow their cleaning companies. Go to the number one source today, www.
Headed to the top, there ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids, on property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. Don't flash it for. I'm on my grind, not no motherfucking fashion show.
There we go. Welcome in, welcome in. What's good, everybody? We were on mute for a second, but we here now. What's up, Andrew?
What's going on? How you doing?
I cannot complain, brother. How about yourself?
I can't complain. I wouldn't if I could.
Right. It wouldn't make a difference, would it? Won't make it better anyway. Might make it worse, but won't make it better. All right, bro. So you already know how we do it. Every Tuesday we come on here, roughly 6 o'clock-ish. Right, that is basically as soon as I can get here from dropping my son off from basketball practice. But and we come in, we talk about cleaning business automation, y'all. So that's what we're here to do today. And y'all know how we like to do it. We love questions and answers. So if you got questions immediately right now, start dropping them in the chat. And then we also like to, you know, shout y'all out where y'all from, see where everybody checking in at, so we know who we talking to. So, but before we get into all of that, as you start to type those questions, that you start to drop your location, let us know where you're from. I would like to introduce myself, and I am AJ Simmons, the Cleaning Business GOAT, founder of the Clean Biz Network, and I'm here to basically answer y'all questions. A little bit about me, y'all. I've been in this industry since I was 19 years old. I'm 36 now, so you do the math on that. That means I'm a dinosaur in this industry pretty much, and so I've been around for a while now. So pretty much any question you got about this particular commercial cleaning in particular, residential, I got a little bit of that, but commercial cleaning is my wheelhouse, so that's what I know about. So any questions about that, I'm here to help you. I've been on YouTube since 2014, helping people all over the world with this industry, so I'm here to help y'all. So that's a little bit about me, and I'll let my comrade introduce himself as well.
What's going on, guys? I'm S. Andrew Lewis here in South Carolina. I've been in the cleaning business industry for going on 4 years now, and it's been very, very well for me, all because of AJ and Clean Biz Network, and definitely because of the automations course that he put out there. So it's definitely taken my business to the next level. I've learned how to use the CRM that he has put in place for us, and I've taken it to a whole nother level, which is why I get the privilege of being on this stage with him. It's an honor. I appreciate it. I just took the foundation that he gave me and ran with it, and now I can do a whole lot of stuff. But he's got some stuff on me right now. When he put out a vid, boy, I want to learn about that. I was skeptical, but I
think I'm gonna do a demo on this call.
Yeah, I think we should. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
That's me.
Yes, sir. And so I appreciate you for being here, bro. Like you, as you just said, I mean, you took those teachings that I kind of dropped in that cleaning business automation program and took it to another level. And you implemented a lot of the things that I talked about could be done, and you really put it into real time work. So I appreciate you doing that, because if it wasn't for you, you know, I kind of did it, the automation program. But when you came, I was okay, bam, somebody finally implementing this stuff in real time. All right, can you help me run this so we can bring this back? So I appreciate you for 1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
All right. we're gonna do some shout outs. So where y'all checking in from? So first we got Miss Juliet Vernon checking in from Orlando. Shout out to you. We got Land in the building. Land Dixon said, "What's up, fellas?" Checking in from, I forgot where Land at. I want to say, I know he to the other side of me down here in the south somewhere, but I forgot where. But anyway, shout out to you. All right, what else we got? We got Jerry's in the house, Cleanse Pro. Appreciate y'all checking in. And I see we got a question down there, but I'm gonna get to that one after I check in more shout outs. Let me see what we got on Instagram. Nothing, no shout outs on Instagram. We got Miss Coco Lachey says, "Made it just in time. Appreciate you checking in." And then we got Tabulls. I don't know how to say that, but anyway, says about to start my cleaning company back up. That's what's up, bro. You in the right place. Then we got 4 and 5th. 50 says Tulsa, Oklahoma. Much love. Appreciate you checking in. All right, y'all. Appreciate everybody joining us. I think that's all the shout. Okay, we got a couple more shout outs, and I'm gonna start that question first. And then what else we got? All around everything says checking in from Texas. Shout out to you. Lance Smith checking in from California. Shout out to you. Out Metro in Jacksonville. Shout out to you. Hometown Duval. All right, well, not hometown, but it feel like home now to me. I've been here so long, know, right? my hometown people gonna be mad at me, so let me represent. I'm from Portsmouth, Virginia, right? So be clear, but shout out to Duval though, my second home. All right, I see a question, so I'm gonna jump right into it. He says, "Transparent says, I remember you saying the automations course is 4 modules. If I purchase the lead generation course, can there be a discount for the remaining 3 modules of the automation?" So I could definitely give you a discount, but it's not 4 modules. So it originally was 3 modules. It was always first module was in-house lead generation course. So literally your lead generation course was module 1 and really is still module 1 of the automation program. Then module 2 was basically subcontracted mastery. So I'll show you a particular way to hire subcontractors to make sure that they're quality. And then module 3 was where we kind of went over all of the different automation systems that you can implement and implement them for the first 2 things that I told you in module 1 and 2. Now, since we've updated it, it's really just those 2 modules because we show you the automations throughout the program anyway. So it really was no need to have that extra module anymore. So there's that. But if you want a discount code, definitely just email me, aj@cleanbiznetwork.com, and I can give you that so you can make sure you get some discount. Because if you already got the lead generation course, it makes sense for you to get a discount because you're going to get taught that again in automations on top of the other stuff we're going to show you too. All right. And speaking of, for those who are interested, let me go and drop that link right now. Here is that is not the link. Let me get the link. All right. So here is the link. You go to cleanbizuniversity.com. It's also flashing across the screen at the bottom. But there's a hyperlink for you. I don't know if I can put it on Instagram or not, but I'll try it anyway. And for those who don't know, I kind of just tells you what comes with the course. But also, in addition to those things where we show you how to set up your in-house lead generation so you don't have to buy leads ever again, we also want to show you how to hire subcontractors in a particular way to make sure they're quality so you're not just throwing anybody in there, right? And then we also give you automation systems. And it's one thing to have access to the automation, software, because technically everybody in Clean Biz Network has access to the automation software. The problem is most people don't know how to use it. And then also taking the time to actually build those automations out. So when you join the automation program, one, thank you to Andrew Lewis. He actually built out a lot of these automations for y'all already. So all you got to do is join and we plug them right into your account. That's number 1. Number 2, we actually show you how to start building some of those automations on your own if you kind of want to get creative with it. So there's that. If you're interested in that again, cleanbizuniversity.com/automation will show you how to do all of that. We got a lot of people who's already in there on the calls right now. So if y'all got questions for those people, definitely reach out to them directly. They can tell you better than we can, truth be told. All right, what else we got? That I already got done, so I can unstart that. All right, y'all, jot the questions. We here for y'all. What you got, Andrew? Something to get us going? Something to hype us up?
Not really. I don't really. It's been one of those weeks already.
Yeah,
it's just like, man.
Yeah,
and it's
only Tuesday. I keep thinking it's like Thursday or something.
Yeah, I thought it was Wednesday the whole day.
Right.
I thought it was Wednesday the whole day. But yeah, I picked up another contract.
Okay.
In fact, the day before yesterday, I got the notification in my automations. And I had, like I said, I had forgotten about it. I thought that,
congrats on that, congrats.
Yeah, I thought they went with another company, and then all of a sudden I get a notification on my phone, saying, hey, this person has signed the contract, and they sent me an email letting us know that they wanted to move forward. So it's pretty awesome. Just setting it and forget it. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You put those automations in play, and you have it set up to give you notifications when something happens. So that triggered my automations to start onboarding them. The onboarding process that I have for them. From sending them their kind of new client data sheet, worksheet information. So they'll fill it out with kind of pertinent information that, like, codes and just real specific information, what areas they don't want you to touch, that I can kind of give to my subcontractors that I'm going to put in there. And then it just goes through the process. It sends them an email, thank you, a welcome letter, and then it just keeps going through the process of communicating with them. And I'm not even actually doing anything. I just get notifications. So it's pretty awesome.
That is crazy. Congrats again. So that's called, I'm trying to remember, in the on the automations where we built them at. Yeah. Where you mainly built them at. But, right.
It's me. We're a team, brother. We're a team.
Right. Is that the one that's called onboarding? I think it's called that. Yeah, okay, but I need to take that one and put it to my account. I just submitted a proposal for a local like autism program here. And I can see the lady viewed it, but I'm like, man, I need to go ahead and install that into my account, because I want to not even have to check, and I wanted to tell me when she signed. I want what you got. I want what you got. So I need to take the time. After I wrote it down, remind myself to put that automation in my account. So that's hard right there. And then Ash, I'm gonna ask you this, because you fresher in it than me. I'm just getting back out here again. Just you know what I mean. The show, I still got it to myself mainly, but so. How soon? Because a lot of people will say, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna ask a couple questions for some people that I've been talking to see what your answers would be, just to get, help people out. Okay. How soon after your proposal would you follow up?
Okay. So I'm gonna give you my answer and the right answer. All right. Okay. So my answer is I wouldn't follow up for a few days because I don't like, it kind of makes me nervous to call them and kind of pressure them or whatever. Right. But now as soon as I send the proposal, I'll send an email. And then if I don't do it that day, depending on what time I do it, like if it's later in the day, I'll wait till the next day, and I'll call them and say, hey, I'm just checking to make sure you received the proposal that I sent. And just to let them know, because sometimes it may go to their spam. So that's what I use. Okay, my bad. That's my ring. But, so sometimes it may go to the spam. So I use that as an excuse to, hey, just checking to make sure you got the proposal. If you didn't get it, check in your spam folder, because it may have gone in there. And then I can use that to kind of carry over into a conversation. If they did get it, oh, cool, you did get it. So or do you have any questions, anything I could kind of clarify, or is there anything you need adjusted or whatever? And then we can use that as a starting point of the conversation. But I don't really like calling. So my follow-up was horrible. Yeah, it was absolutely horrible, but I'm getting better with it, because now I know kind of how to make the conversation not so awkward for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And the reason why I asked you that too, because when I sent my proposal, so I sent it on Thursday night. So obviously Thursday don't really count.
Right. Exactly.
So if I follow my rules, which is basically damn near immediately follow up, just to make sure they got it. We ain't trying to see if you can say yes or no yet. Just to make sure you got it. Yeah. Friday came. So it depends on for every other Friday I'm busy, but most Fridays I typically would take off. So this was the busy Friday. I'm on Clubhouse. I'm doing Toastmasters, doing a couple different things. And so I didn't follow up on that Friday. Then Monday came yesterday. And quite frankly, I just had a lazy day. Typically I don't work on Mondays. So I didn't follow up. Then today came, and today I was like, yeah, I'm gonna follow up today. Today's the day. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was busy today. I didn't get to it today either. So, but I did see that she saw it though, and I can see she opened it and looked at it, because I checked in the CRM. And so now I'm like, okay, I know I'm dropping the ball. I should have followed up already, but at the same time, I'm wondering how many other people wait this long to follow up. So anyway, I just want to get your opinion on it. And I mean, just to compare it to what I'm doing right now. But I'm definitely hitting it right tomorrow. And of course, I'm recording this whole process. So eventually, y'all will see all of this anyway.
Exactly. But here's the other thing about that, and that's what I used to do right there. I used to kind of drag it out, and then when you get to the point where you drag it out so long, now you say, "Damn, I waited too long. I can't call them now."
That's what people think, and that's not
Yeah. No, get it out the way, please. Just get it out the way.
Yeah. I always follow a lead ain't dead until they tell you it's dead. That's how I always look at it. Like keep following until they tell you leave them alone. Damn near like no, like until they explicitly say no, they found somebody else, or no, I'm not interested, or stop calling me, or something like that. Hey, it ain't dead. Keep it up. Keep it going. Just keep it going. All right, I see we got a little bit of feedback now, so we'll jump on some questions now. And you know what? I'm gonna switch it up today. I'm gonna start with Instagram instead of YouTube today. So let me see what we got over here. I think I saw one over here. Where are you? Bam. She said the CRM side of my business. Sorry. Oh, wait. Oh, she ain't say nothing before that. It just said the CRM side of my business. Sorry. That's it. Well, if you got a question about that, drop it in there. We got you. And I see my guy V is up here too. V, if you watching, I got one for you in StreamYard. So it's ready. Just FYI. That's my editor. So, but anyway. Okay. Yeah, awesome. He's been waiting on me. So anyway, but that's sidebar. But anyway, all right, man. What else we got up in here? Land. He about to talk about what I was going to demo today. I think he said, "How could I remove?" Oh, no, he ain't talking about that. I saw a voice, and I thought he was talking about my new AI. But I'm gonna demo that in a minute.
Yeah, I can't wait.
But he said, "How could I remove the voice talking that states you're on a recorded line? It is causing the customers to hang up and not quickly begin talking." That is a great question. I actually covered this a few different times, but I'll cover it now. So. When you go into your phone line, right? If you first off click, I'm gonna tell you the exact steps. I've done it so many times now, right? So if you click on settings on your tab, right, on your navigation tab, click on settings at the bottom left. Then you click on it's gonna take you to your list of phone numbers. Go to each phone number that you're using, and so click on the phone number you want to edit. It's gonna be 3 dots. Click on those 3 dots, and then it'll open up the configuration for that phone line. On that page, go down to where it says recording call. Make sure that box is clicked, which clearly you got it clicked because it's saying that, right? Then right below that is going to be a box that asks you what you want it to say right there. And right now, it's by default, it'll automatically say this call is being recorded on the recorded line. So if you don't want it to say that, just click there and put a space bar. Once you put the space bar, it won't say that. Now, be clear. In some states, it is illegal to record conversations without disclosing that it is on a recorded call. And then I did just learn that in some states, as long as one party discloses it, you're fine. And a lot of times they disclose it anyway when you call them. So you probably can still get away with doing this. But so just make sure that you're comfortable and you know what your laws is for your state when you do that. But that's how you do it. All right. What else we got? Congrats. Shout out to Andrew again for closing that deal.
Appreciate it.
What's good, everybody? Appreciate you checking in. I dream of cleaning. And he checking in from Frisco, Texas. He meant to put Texas. Shout out to y'all. All right, what else we got? Lance Smith says, where do you see the industry going in 5 years? Probably what he meant to put. Because in 5 hours, I see it going to work. Everybody probably going to be out here, right? Somebody clean these buildings out here, right? The owner's going to sleep, and the cleaner's going to sleep. Right? All right, but anyway, the ones with systems in place going to sleep. All right. And how are you adjusting what you offer to incorporate what you see on the horizon? Well, I kind of talked about this. I forgot when I spoke about it, probably on Clubhouse, and I won't go too deep, but here's what I see. In 5 years, I see a lot more automation. That's why y'all probably need to get in there. A lot more AI stuff. A lot of for example, your Coke, sorry, Bailing, and all my workers, everybody, CBN team, CBN, I'm going to do my best to find something for you, but I'll just be honest. I think that a lot of the outbound cold calling, all y'all that hate cold calling, good for you, because soon you won't have to do it. AI going to do it for you. Right now, it is illegal to use, depending on, it's always a loophole. Every law always has a loophole. But overall, right now, it's illegal to do outbound calls with AI. As time go on, those laws will be adjusted. People are already finagling ways to get past that, but in general, it's illegal to make those calls. So I think that's one big change that's going to change. Is people going to be talking to AI when they do cold calls. Another thing is eventually them Tesla bots is coming in. They're going to be doing the cleaning, whether y'all like it or not. And so as owners, we're going to have to really sell ourselves, and we have to know what we bring to the table. Some people's proposition is going to be, well, we got real people, and you got a lot of old school people who's gonna prefer real people. You got a lot of people that's probably just gonna be straight human first, and they want to protect jobs, and so they're gonna hire people that use human people. So it's gonna be different ways to protect that, but it's definitely gonna be robot cleaners out here. And I'm not talking about them little Walmart machines. I'm talking about real live fucking Android robots. All right. And that's going to be a thing. And so it's going to be a thing of, can the building afford to buy a robot? Or will your company buy the robot and they just pay your company a recurring service every month? And so that recurring service will also be lower than what you're getting now because your overhead is lower, but you'll still be way more profitable because you're not depending on people who require a certain wage in order to live. That was probably a little bit too transparent, but that's what it is. In the meantime, actually not even in the meantime, it is in the meantime, but a better way I wanted to say it was something that I have been doing, because you did ask me what offer to incorporate band. So how am I adjusting what I offer to incorporate what I see on the horizon? Get Paid to Be You is one of those things. Cleaning business automation is one of those things. So to help save your cleaning company and get you ahead of the curve, I highly recommend that you go to cleanbizuniversity.com/automation and get an automation program, because guess what? I'm one of the leaders in this thing. When it comes to this industry, I'm forward thinking. I'm extremely technical savvy, and I got a big heart, and I got y'all best interests at heart. So I say, fuck it, follow me. All right. Because I'm always be thinking about this shit, and I'm always a step of the game, and I got a lot of connection these days. All right. So that's one thing. So that's how you can save your cleaning business in the meantime. And then on the other side, with Get Paid to Be You, I'm teaching you how to create and build your personal brand. And I use COVID as an example. When everything shut down, it was one industry in particular. Many were. And as a matter of fact, the cleaning industry was one of the ones that boomed. But another industry, something that really, really boomed like never before, was just content creation, media in general. And so I'm imploring and I'm helping to teach people to build their personal brand just like I did, to help as another way of protecting yourself. So that way you can have income coming in from your personal brand, but also have your cleaning business going too, because you build these automation systems in place. So hopefully that won't too long-winded. You want to chime in on this one, Andrew?
No, you hit the nail right on the head, man.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, you good. Plus my thing went out, so I didn't hear half of it.
Oh, bad. Okay. All
but I'm sure you were great.
Right. Per usual, right? All right. Lance says, also, do you have to pay up front for a VA on the website online jobs you mentioned into the course? Do you have to pay up front for the VA? No, you don't have to pay up front. So it depends on which one you use, though. So I mentioned Upwork on there. You don't have to pay up front for Upwork. I don't think so. Do it?
No,
you don't. You pay by the hour, and they take it a little bit later. But it is another way, but we don't use that way. And then there's another site I mentioned up there. I don't feel like saying it today. Sometimes I pick and choose what I want to say and what I don't want to say. But the other site, with that one, you do pay a monthly fee. It's an upfront fee. It's not. I think it's like $49 or something. It's not expensive at all. But the pay that you actually pay your people, no, you don't have to pay until they do the job. And as a matter of fact, go back in module 2, because we specifically tell you a particular way to that's module 1, a particular way to structure it so that it won't cost you if they're not getting you results. So there's that. All right. Got that one. What else we got? How do you pick up the area you want to take over, or is the average company only focusing from their surrounding area? I like that question too. You want to jump on that one?
Yeah. So how do you pick the area you want to take over? The way I do it, I kind of canvas certain areas, like while I'm driving, even while I'm driving or I'm going somewhere, I'm like, okay, well, I see a lot of buildings. I see a lot of warehouses and stuff like that in this area. Okay, I think I'm gonna focus on this area. It's just with me, I don't do like any type of surveys or research, all that technical stuff. No, I just go off of feeling. And a lot of it is gut feeling. And you say, okay, well, I want to try to get this area. And then you just perform. You just go ahead and you just, put your foot to the ground and you just go for it. That's all I really do. I'm really pretty simple when it comes to stuff like that. it's all in how I feel and what kind of gets me going. So yeah, I just go with gut feeling.
Yeah, and my answer to that ain't really philosophical either. I think I start where you are. You know what I mean? Like unless. It's a better answer out there, but I'm gonna give you this. Start where you are, right? Just start where you are. Typically, if there's buildings there, they need cleaning, and most of the time, the cleaning services that these companies got ain't that good. So it's an opportunity there for you to go take it from them. So start where you are. Now, if you're in a rural area, I know I say that word funny, but I think you understand what I'm saying. But if you're in a country area, I guess, right, and it's not that populated, then maybe go to the city over and kind of start there. Don't be scared to travel a little bit. But for the most part, just start where you are. You should be fine. All right. Tyrone, what's going on? CBN Vet says, shout out to y'all for consistently taking the time out of your day to help the community. Because of the automation program, my business is well ahead of the game. Come on, y'all. Shout out to Tyrone checking in. Can I get something for that? I got to get something for that. Appreciate you both checking in and dropping that. And I'm telling y'all now, listen to Tyrone. He killing it. I just dropped an interview with him not too long ago. We'll check that out. He killing it in the game. And I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you reach out to him if y'all want to, because sometimes people, they feel like I don't know, or some of this internet stuff, man. They'll put a gate around me that I ain't even put there. Like like they don't want to come to me. They want to go to the sign and go to him. Go ask Tyrone directly. Hit him up. That's his name on Facebook. Hit him up and ask him what he think, right? As well as Darrell. Shout out to Darrell. You got another great interview on my channel as well. Checking in from North Carolina. Appreciate you, bro. All right, what else we got? Cleanse Pro. What's your opinion on all these fake grant writers targeting Black entrepreneurs? Wow, all right.
Say it with your chest. All right.
All right, right. So I tell you this. One, things have changed since COVID. There really is real grants out there now since then. Before then, it was almost no grants out there for real. But it's definitely some grants out there. Me personally, I don't mess with none of that stuff. I know how to hustle. I know how to get money. I know how to make 1 + 1 = 2 and 2 + 2 = 4 and flip all the way up. So I really don't mess with it. Now, if it's an obvious one out there, yeah, absolutely. I take and it was like a 2-minute application. Shit, I go ahead and throw it in right quick. I think Coca-Cola had one before. I just shout out to Al Mantrick. We was in an entrepreneur course, college course here recently together. We just graduated. And in there, they taught us about Comcast, I believe it was. Yeah, Comcast had a grant or some type. You got to go through this program, and then when you finish, I think they grant you and they give you like a certain amount of money. They give you X amount of computers, whatever you need. Basically, they'll have like something set aside and you can get it, but they only do it like every 3 years though. So it's real stuff out there. I would just say do your research, and I'm gonna say it. I'm trying to make sure I'm careful how I say it, but I think I can say it carefully. Grants are free to apply for. You don't, and they don't have to be paid back. Every now and then you might come across a grant opportunity where they might say is like, if you do certain stipulations, then it'll be written off as a grant. Otherwise, you have to pay it as a loan. But for the most part, they're free, right? And so if it's free, why would you pay anybody to do it for you? And I'll give you another example of that. You got people charging people to get their EIN numbers. Why the hell would you pay somebody to get your EIN number, aka tax ID number, aka federal employee identification number? That's free. You just go to irs.gov and you file. It's not that hard at all. If you got a question on one of those questions, go watch my video. I got a whole free video up on YouTube on my channel. Just look it up. And not only me, it's plenty of people out there got EIN numbers, how to apply on there. So just and Google it. If you get a question, you get stuck at Google it and see what the answer is. Like, use your resources. But if there's anybody out here that's targeting you and they're trying to charge you for some grants, I would be very skeptical of that. And that is my opinion. So guess I'll leave it there.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, a lot of, just like when you were talking about the EIN number and people paying for it, a lot of times we're in a society that it's like a microwave society. We want everything right now, and we don't want to have to work or put in the effort to kind of figure out how to do stuff. And so it's easy for people to say, hey, I'll charge you and I'll do it for you. And people that don't think they have the time or the ability to do it, yeah, I'll pay for it. When it's stuff that you can actually do yourself, you just have to put the time into it.
Fact.
We want everything right now.
Right, and be clear, it's okay sometimes to pay for convenience.
Yeah,
but don't pay for just like, all right, some stuff, man. Like, if you ain't willing to do no work, then you should probably go back to work, because you know what I mean. Like, in entrepreneurship, you're going to have to put some work in. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. PM Cleaner says, "Hi everyone, it's Henrietta. Welcome, Henrietta." She says, "It's been busy and I've been doing things outside of the automation system, but I'm going to study more the automation system and use it. It's great. Thank you. I appreciate you checking in."
Awesome.
And then she also had a follow-up, so I'm gonna jump down to that one. And it says, "Any advice on quote in a car dealership?" It's easy advice. You said. I'm gonna go lock my truck.
Yeah. So it's a trick to it. It's a real trick to it, and this is what it is. Go inside, go and use AJ's calculator. It's on the CRM, or he also has an app that you can use to come up with those quotes. But it's real simple. Just go do the walkthrough, get all the pertinent information. One thing I will say about car dealerships and understanding how to price for them, don't think that it's going to be quick work when it comes to the floors. The floors in the showroom are very, very important. But another area you need to pay attention to is the customer waiting area when they're getting their car serviced and stuff like that. People are sitting in a waiting area. Well, that waiting area is normally right next to the auto shop part, the repair part of the building. Well, one thing they don't pay attention to is the people that are coming from the repair part are walking across the floors, and the floors are going to get this film and this stuff on it that you can't really just mop up. What you're going to need is a degreaser to put on that floor to get that kind of those scuff marks and all that other stuff up. So it's going to take a little bit longer than you originally anticipate to mop that floor, because you're going to have all these track, dirt and grease and oil and stuff like that that's going to get on the floors. So I would pay attention. I would kind of adjust the time that it's going to say that it takes. Just bump it up just a little bit, because it's going to take you a little bit longer for those floors. So pay attention to that.
1000%. That's perfect, bro. Only thing I would add to that is, if you don't know, because I know sometimes y'all might, the calculator is there and you click on it because it's there, but you might not know how to use it or feel comfortable. Sometimes it's self-explanatory to people, but other times they kind of confused. So just be clear. Make sure you go back to the starter course, not the automation course. Go back to the starter course. You got both of you in the automation program. Go to the starter course, go to module 4, and rewatch those videos about how to use the bidding calculator. All right, so make sure you do that. Also, here's another thing that you can do, since you're in the automation program, and I just made up my mind back. I make stuff up on the spot, bro. So, so I just made up my mind. I'm going to drop this in the automation Facebook group tonight, y'all. So if you're in the automation program, you're not in the automation Facebook group, make sure you go to the automation course, go to the intro module, and click the Facebook group link to join that one. Make sure you use that code word so we can let you in there. But here's another thing you can do. You can use this right here. So I made this AI bot right here, and we're gonna ask it.
Hi, I'm the CBN Price Bot. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I was trying to see how much I should charge for a car dealership.
Great. Let's get started. Can you tell me the square footage of the dealership?
Yeah, it's about 30,000 square feet.
Awesome, thanks. Now, could you let me know how many toilets, urinals, mirrors, and sinks are in the building? We call these TUMS.
Yeah, I think I counted about 40.
Perfect. Next, how much will you be paying your employees or subcontractors per hour?
$18 an hour.
Got it. $18 per hour.
Yep.
How many days a week? Could you tell me how many days a week the cleaning service will be provided?
5 days. No. I'm sorry. 6 days.
No worries. 6 days it is. Lastly, is the building mostly carpet, mostly hard floor, or a mix of both?
It's probably half and half.
All right, a mix of both. Let me do some quick calculations.
All right.
For this job, Based on the details you provided, you should consider charging around $4,675 per month for this job. Remember, this is just an estimate, so use your best judgment. Anything else I can help with?
Yeah, so do you know how long it should take me to clean it each time I go?
Sure thing. It should take about 13 hours to clean each time. Anything else you need help with?
Yeah, so in that case, so do you think it'd be a good idea to put maybe 3 people in there to clean it?
Having 3 people could definitely make the job more manageable and quicker. It would reduce the time each person spends cleaning, which might be a good idea for efficiency. Do you have any other questions?
No, I think that's it. I appreciate it. Actually, no. How much was it again? You said, oh, too late. He hung up. But anyway, I was just trying to flex and see how. You know what I mean?
Yes.
CleanBizUniversity.com/automation. That's all you got to do. Join in. I'm gonna drop that phone number in the group tonight. Now, be clear. I got a lot of tweaking to do to that. Still, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Y'all still can use it, play with it a little bit. But I'm dropping it in the automation group right after we get off of this, mainly because I want y'all to test it out for me. Tell me where it's messing up. Tell me what more you want it to do. And I'm literally just going to program it and make it do what it do, y'all. So Clean Biz Automation, y'all. CleanBizUniversity.com/automation.
Nice. I love that.
All right. What else we got, y'all? Let me, all right, man. All right, cool. What we got? All right. Back up here. Says, do you know when you will be able to add the programs in my CRM? I sent you the email. I know you're a busy man. Just making sure you don't forget me. Bam. Now, today, right now. What's the name of your I'm gonna go up here right. I don't want to slow down the live, but what is the name of your company or the account that the name of your account? Like when you look up at the top left, what does it say? Does it say your name? So sometimes it'll say AJ's account, and other times it'll say your company name. Just depends on how you signed up. But let me know the name of your account, and then I'll make sure I do it straight after this call, because I definitely been slow on emails too. After that holiday, I'm still catching up from the holiday, and I ain't really do nothing on Friday. I ain't worked yesterday either, and then today I was working, but not on email. So I go specifically look for yours and fix that today. So I did that, and then I'm gonna fix what I'm gonna add automations to your CRM. All right, bam, I got you. All right, what else we got? John K says, how do you hire cleaners after getting the first contract? You will clean until you can hire. That's a great question. You got it right.
Yeah. So how do you hire cleaners after getting a contract? You put out an ad. You can put out an ad on social media. You can do it on those hiring sites like Indeed. You can, put out flyers. There's a lot of things you can do, but the main thing is weeding out and kind of getting quality applicants. And a trick to do that, and I'm trying to be careful what I say, but a trick to do that is in the description of what the job entails. Right. So be specific in your job post, your job description, and that will allow you to kind of bring in more quality applicants. Once you do that and you go through that process of onboarding them and hiring them or whatever, then you put them in the account. But what I do is, and I still do this to this day, I work the first few, if not just the first job or the first clean. And that will normally be a deep clean just to kind of prepare the account for whoever I'm going to put in there. And that also gives me the understanding of how long it should take. So I'll know if somebody's dragging their feet, if there are, specific things they need to kind of pay attention to. And then I just do it that way. And then I just put them in there. But yeah, if you don't have somebody right now for an account that you just pick up, then work it yourself. Just work it yourself until you get somebody, but don't just throw somebody in there because you need somebody to go in there. You need to bring in the right people for the account, because when something goes wrong, they're not going to say your cleaner is a bad cleaner. They're going to say your company is a bad company.
Yep.
Yeah, they are a representation of you. So make sure you are slow to hire and quick to fire, like AJ says all the time. So hopefully that answers the question.
No, great stuff. Appreciate that, bro. And then two, I see you said, how do you hire? So I just want to make sure, like Andrew said, you literally just put out an ad for it. So put it out anywhere, whether it's Facebook, Indeed, all of that. But then also, I'm not sure if you're in Clean Business Network or not, but if you are, go to the starter course, and it's like, I think it's module 6 or 7. And it talks about hiring, whether subcontractors or employees. And there's also certain like legal steps that you take too. So make sure you follow those, like, you know, having them fill out their W-9 if they're independent contractors and their W-4 if they're employees, having them sign certain documents, stuff like that. So if you're in CBN, make sure you check that out. All right, what else we got? I got that one. Almecha says there's grants out there. Bam, she definitely know. If y'all want to know about grants, she into anything like I'm telling you, government related, system related. And when I say system, I'm talking about, how can I say it, like that goes through more structured stuff. I think, like, I don't know how to word it, but yeah, holler at her. She knows what she's talking about. But anyway, there's grants out there that's legit, because I have a veteran grant for $2,000. But do your research. Go talk to your local city council, and they will get you the right information for free. And that's the key. And that's kind of what I was getting there earlier. Like, if somebody trying to charge you this, and that's what the person was talking about when they were saying like targeting Black businesses in particular, I don't know about those. I would be a little skeptical about those, but there's definitely plenty of organizations out there. They typically nonprofits that you can go to, like Al mentioned saying here. All right. Guys, I know to use the calculator. I was talking about the shop and the showroom floors can get checked. Okay, bam. So good. So in that case, Andrew adding that part about the degrees and all that helped you then. Perfect. Right. And we won't try to be funny, but it's
I won't try to be funny at all.
Like, some people really come in there and they don't read, they don't go through the course, they don't use the tools that's provided. So we never know which level to answer these questions on. So I'm glad you got the joke. All right. You can take it to but anyway. All right. Learning about automation and what others have experienced from what it offers. Once again, I'm playing catch up. I hustle hard as well. I'm sure we all salute to you for what you offer for free game. Now, I appreciate you and appreciate y'all for taking advantage for sure. John says, how fast do you typically hire people when you get a new contract? When y'all was starting out, did you all have to clean until people was interested in the job? So for me, and then we both can jump on that one. For me, the moment I got the contract, I'm putting out an ad for it. Now I start off cleaning it and I'm doing it, but as I'm doing it, I'm already trying to weed out the applications, et cetera, et cetera. I probably clean it for about 1 or 2 weeks, and then I'm already starting to do phone interviews. Then I'll schedule some in-person interviews. I typically did the interviews at the building, because that way, if it went well, I can show them around and it kind of damn near turn into a little bit of an orientation too, if I feel like they might move forward. Now, that was my early days too. I probably won't move that fast now, but you know, because, and then too, you people crazy, right? We know the industry we ain't getting motherfucking Harvard graduates for this position. So some of these people might try to sabotage you depending on how y'all rub each other. So yeah, I mean, you could slow down and go a little slower than that, but that was just my process. You know what I mean? So, what was I going with that? Typically how you do. But yeah, so basically ASAP, I'm already moving with that in mind. I do like the thought of cleaning it yourself first, so you can learn the building. You can know it, because a lot of builders, even though once you do this enough times, a building is a building for the most part, unless you do something like drastically different, like a restaurant might be a little bit more different than just a basic office, right? Or what else is like a hospital. It got some differences with just a basic office, right? But for the most part, cleaning is cleaning. Commercial cleaning in particular is commercial cleaning. And so when you do these jobs, sometimes you will find that certain buildings got little certain tricks to them. And so if you get a little experience out there doing them yourself, you know that they got a fucking shredder hidden under this one desk in the corner that nobody knew was there, and they didn't show you in the walkthrough. So you know, hey, make sure that you get this one. And by the way, dump it before you vacuum. Don't fucking vacuum first, and then you gonna dump the shredder. Right? I've done that. You know what I mean? So little stuff like that, it definitely pays to clean it first, and then have somebody else in there. But what you got on that though?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I don't like fast. Yeah. Like I said before, you hire slow and you fire fast. I'm gonna tell you my process. and I just did this with one of my subcontractors. So I already have a list of subcontractors that I have done interviews for, and I do my interviews. My initial interviews are always on Zoom, right? So I do Zoom interviews with them. They've applied, they've scheduled their interview with me through the CRM, and it sends them a link. They schedule it. I get a notification. I have an interview scheduled for this day at this time with this person, right? Mm-hmm. So then I go back and look at their information, and I have all their contact information in my CRM. So now the process is, once I get an account, I go through the list of people. Hey, this person. Hey, we have this account coming up. Are you interested? Right? And if they're interested, I said, okay, well, we are doing a deep clean or initial clean on this day, right? So they're going to work with my team, and I'm going to let them work an area. I'm going to work an area. I'm going to see how they do, right? So when I see how they do, if it's a small account, I may let them do the whole thing by themselves. But if it's something that's more detail oriented and we have to hit everything, then they're going to work with my team. I see how they work. If it's a good fit, then I put them in to that account. If not, then, we move on to somebody else. But that way I've worked the account. I've seen them work. So now I'm vetting them to see that they're a good fit. Of course, they're always going to be on their best behavior. So you got to come back and do your inspections and check up on them and make sure they're consistent and they weren't just showing out, because the boss was there. And then when the boss is not there, you know what I'm saying? So then, so it says, when y'all started out to clean until interested? Yeah. So, and like I said before, if I don't have anybody, like I said, I do have a list of subcontractors that I can call when I get new accounts. But if I don't, then I just do it myself until I get someone that's interested in the job.
Right.
Yep,
that's it. Bro. Appreciate that. And then I see the people going in about that AI bot. Look, the quote bot, CBN bot. What I call a CBN price bot, y'all. I'm dropping that tonight. Yes. I just dropped it. I just reminded myself now. I'm gonna drop that in the CBA group as soon as I get off this call. So first, I'm gonna drop that because that's gonna take 2 seconds, and then I'm gonna fix Jared's account. I got you, bro. So appreciate all the love for that, man. I was so excited when I did that on Saturday. I think it was.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I was so excited. I couldn't even wait till I finished putting it together all the way. I said, I got to put this out here now. So appreciate y'all. All right. What else we got? Coco, you right. I was taking too long to get to you on Instagram. So I'm glad you came over here because this is definitely my first, right? I'm always talking YouTube first. But you were asking, can you run your entire backside of your business through the CBN? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But I want to also make sure that we're clear. One, do you have a residential or commercial cleaning company? Because residential, we're still trying to get the perfect scheduling for y'all. You can do scheduling in there, but y'all probably be more comfortable doing it with some of these people, these softwares that's specific for that. You know what I mean? Unless Andrew want to take the time and build one for you, but we ain't got it built out for you just yet. You know what I mean?
I'm working on something, but we'll see if it works.
Okay. So, but other than that part, no, absolutely. I'm talking about from your website, any funnels you want to make in addition to it, your business phone number, texting, email marketing, it's some other stuff. Oh, invoicing, you name it. Yes, the absolute answer is yes. You can take payments through it. You can send out proposals through it. You can see if somebody views your proposal when you send it out. So many things. You will be amazed, and that's just the software part. Not to mention it's going to come with the private networking group with us. Not to mention I do monthly coaching calls every single month. Andrew always on there as well to help out. The members in the group are amazing. They always helping out each other, even when I can't be in there. So, yes. The answer is yes. All right. AJ, no, you didn't come up with this awesome AI quoting system. Both of you guys are geniuses. I appreciate it. Absolutely. All right. Peace, my brothers. Just tuning in. Shout out Joe Griffin checking in. Long time subscriber. Appreciate you. Cleansbot said that bot and dealership talk is what's happening. Did either you ever think about detail shops? Get it right. Absolutely. So this is for anything. This is for anything. Any type of business you want to quote for cleaning, that's what it's for. All right. Now, what's today's topic? Cleaning business, mainly cleaning business automation in particular, but we don't shy away from we don't duck no wreck. I mean, whatever questions you got, we got you. We here to help. All right, and I got him. I'm gonna get him when I get off of here. Good, y'all. There's a couple more questions because I see we at that hour mark and we try to stop it right around there. All right, how much would you say for me to save to get started with payroll? I don't want to do the cleanings when I start back, or how much? How much would you save for me to save to get started? Oh, like to save up to put in your payroll account. I got you. So you don't need a ton because I would imagine your first contract won't be anywhere, but maybe 500 to 1,000 a month. I could be underestimating you though, because you do got experience. But I would say that this is what I would say. You done this before. Do you know the average size accounts that you used to have? So whatever your payroll would have been, at least double that. So for example, this is what somebody told me early on. Always had twice your payroll. If you good, then have more than that. But that's what I was told, and I just stuck with that ever since. So if you pay, let's just say you can pay somebody $1,000 every 2 weeks, then have $2,000 in that payroll account at all times. That's all. You need a whole lot because remember, one, you always paying them after you get paid. So for example, if you send out an invoice, let's just say you pay on the 1st and the 15th. Typically, there's always a check in the hole. So if you pay on the 1st and the 15th, the job start this month on the 1st, they don't get the check on the 15th. They get it on the 1st of the following month. If you invoice your client and let's say you got net 15, well, you already got all of the money already. So you got their salary plus your profit already in there. So that's going to already be there. So if you already put a $2,000 away to start off, like you was asking me to do, and you getting paid well in advance before it's time to pay them, and you probably gonna get paid again before there's even time to, you know what I mean? So just always try to definitely keep something in reserve, but then always try to put your pay dates out to make up for if the payment is late from the customer, if they don't pay at all, et cetera, et cetera. So there's that. And I used to didn't understand that in my early days in business because I used to be so pissed because everybody know I had a franchise background and they would get their check way before us. And then as time went on, I started realizing that's why they do it, because they want to make sure that they got our money when it's time to actually give us our money. So, all right. Because that happened to me before. I used to do the pay them when you get paid. And then I had a whole group of motherfuckers standing around me at the bank waiting. And I got to get in the bad news. Y'all, they didn't pay us today because it was a holiday. Can you come back on Monday? Like, it was bad. And luckily I had understanding people and I always been authentic. So it's easy to get out of stuff when you're authentic, but damn, you know what I mean? Damn, that ain't a good feeling to not have people money. So make sure you put some gap in between there. Yeah. All right. I haven't watched an episode in a while, but y'all are both dropping a lot of gems. Thank you. Appreciate you coming back. Can you consider bringing your next conference to AC, New Jersey? What
Atlantic City.
Oh, bam. Thank you. Okay, bam. So I can show your team the paper we should be chasing. Not really worried about the idea snatchers, thinking Jam Pro in the way. Right. I'm already locked in for Jacksonville for 25. And then I'm already pretty much locked in for Portsmouth in 26. But I mean, we can consider them for in 27 though. And I know Atlanta, I definitely got to get to Atlanta. New York, Atlanta, and Philly are my biggest markets. And you would think it would be somewhere in Virginia because that's where I'm from, or even here in Florida. But those are my top three. Then it's Virginia and Florida. So I got to go to where my people are the most. So shout out to all of y'all. All right, what else we got? Good info, fellas. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Where you dropping the course on how to program these apps and CRMs? The automation. I mean, that is it. For real, for real. Now, if you want, wait. You said how to program these apps. Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie.
Is he talking about the bot?
It is. So I do draw a line at some point, right?
No. Sorry.
So I do draw a line. I ain't gonna lie though. I used to literally, like, if you look at the Get Paid to Be You, which I'm about to take a lot of that stuff out, and then I'm gonna switch it and do more done for you versus showing you how to do exactly what I can do. But if you look at some of that stuff, like for example, how to build an app section in there, I literally showed exactly what I did, and that's not very smart. You know what I mean? That's not very smart. So I definitely learned over time to just like, now I ain't gonna lie, that stuff is still in there, but neither one of those methods that I show on there is how I build neither one of my apps today. But you still can do it. But so I do draw a line at a particular point. But far as like the automations, how to build automations, Andrew is the guy. I ain't gonna lie. He definitely the one that could teach you that better than I can. Yeah, maybe, but he know it better than I do with the automations tab. And then I just don't have the patience for that. Like, because I be really like teaching myself as I go. Like I see a lot of coders, they be like 80% of their coding is Googling. So it's like they copy and pasting a lot of that code. You know what I mean? And it's just really about knowing where to paste it to. And that's kind of how I work. So it's like I'm making this stuff up as I go myself. So for me to try to teach it to somebody else, it'll take too much time. But anyway, I do draw a line. But as far as just the basics on how to use the automations tab, I draw the line at some point. Automation tab, yes, we teach that. Andrew, shout out to Andrew, book a one-on-one with him. But as far as, and then how to use the automation that we built for you, definitely looked at as an automation program. But yeah, I draw the line at some point. I'm not going to show you how to program the AI like I did. Right? They call it trade secrets. All right, what else we got? Hula says, this is Scurry Cleaning Service. This is Scurry Cleaning Services. I'm new to the group, and I want to say what's up, everyone. Welcome. What's up? Appreciate you being here. Joe says, AJ, I did get the Titan America concrete contract 3 days a week, 2,500. Oh, let's go.
3 days. Go ahead.
Let's go.
Yes.
3 days too. Well, I like that. What else we got? Could you please consider North Carolina? Maybe I really wanted to attend. Hey, y'all pull up. Yeah. North Carolina, that's drivable. We right here in Florida. It's going to be in Florida, July 2025. Y'all can visit cbnconference.com to get your early bird tickets, because the ticket price will never go down. They only going to go up. Because they are already selling pretty well now. So I already know for a fact we're going to be sold out. It probably be sold out in a month before the date even come. That's
awesome.
It's the first year we're going to finally probably be profitable on the conference. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. All right. What else we got? Cold calling and walking into businesses are not working. Do you think it's time to buy leads? That's an option. But I do think this. They work as long as you work. So make sure that before you come to that conclusion, that you count the number of cold calls and walk-ins that you're doing. And walk-ins in particular are not as efficient as cold calling. I'm thinking about something. I've noticed something, but anyway, I'm trying to keep my mind from talking to me as I answer this question. But anyway, so number one, just count the number of calls you're doing and be realistic with yourself. Did you cold call strong for one day and then say that ain't working, so now I'm gonna go door to door? Or did you actually do, let's just say 50, I'll be nice today. Did you actually do 50 calls every day, Monday through Friday, for at least 2 weeks straight before you concluded that cold calls weren't working? And even if it ain't 50, let's say 20 calls a day. That's 100 calls a week. 20 calls a day. That's 1 hour. Give yourself 1 hour to make 20 calls. All right. Do that Monday through Friday and see if you get any results from that. Because if you make 100 calls, especially as somebody that's native to the area, that can kind of, what do you call it? That can discern better than somebody that's, not from the area. If you do 100 calls, you should at least get one appointment. And if you don't, then hell, do 200 and you should at least get one appointment. All right. But I definitely think that you could do more of those. But with all of that said, absolutely feel free to buy some leads. I don't sell leads right now, but you can always go to www. What is her thing? It's called LS. All right, shout out to Bill. So the ops manager who ran my lead generation service, she set up her own now, and this is the link to her company. It's called lsleadgeneration.com. So make sure you check her out as well. You can try her out, and there's that. I'm gonna bite my tongue for anything else I was about to say. Did you want to?
Good job. Good
Did
job.
you want to add anything else on that?
No, that was spot on.
But, all right, cool. And I'm gonna try to wrap up these last ones as I'm how this all works. Thank you, fellas. Stay up. I'll have some better questions next time. No, you had great questions. I appreciate it. We definitely appreciate you for attending. Shout out to my guy Shannon checking in. Mahal. All right, what else we got? One more. technology is my goal for 2025, trying to figure it out how programming works, but I definitely understand, right? So now I'll tell you what, and this is how I always do it. Whenever I find something else, that's when I start selling what I know, because I'm not going, anybody who don't do it that way, you have to question, are they really making money in what they're doing now? That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because it's one thing for me to, anyway, y'all get the point. All right, y'all get the point. Let me check Instagram real quick and then we'll knock it out. It's not working because everyone is doing it and they are annoyed. Oh, so you talking about cold calling? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. People been doing this way longer than us, way before us, for longer than we've been born. This is nothing new, y'all. This ain't nothing new. You just got to be consistent with it. And I tell you what, if you're not good at it, then guess what? Sign up for cleanbizuniversity.com/automation, and then we'll show you how to hire somebody that's good at it for a fraction of the price that it will cost you if you did try to do it on your own. So there's that. Go to cleanbizuniversity.com/automation. I am AJ Simmons, the Cleaning Business GOAT, founder of Clean Biz Network.
And I'm S. Andrew Lewis, squeaky clean, but my main focus now is the cleaning business automations. So you guys make sure you guys are liking the live, and also if you can continue to make comments, put comments in there and we'll get back to them, and I'll try to answer some questions that maybe you didn't think of while we were having the live. Just put them in the chat and we'll try to get back to you as quickly as possible.
Drop them in the comments, y'all. Drop them in the comments, because y'all know the chat might disappear afterwards. But drop them in the comments. We got y'all. We appreciate y'all for watching. Until next week, y'all.
Headed to the top, there ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids, own property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. Don't flash it for. I'm on my grind, not no more fashion show.